Hey there folks, Nixcraft here and welcome to another preview video. We are in preview 1.18.30.33 and it is a big one. We have waited a long time for this, but we have the Warden, and not only that, this beautiful structure behind me. They added ancient cities as well, but I was able to find it so easily because we also got a new command to locate structures. Just typing /locate into the chat, we could see there's a whole bunch of things we could look for. Pillager outposts, mansions, an ancient city is there at the top, and that's how it was so easy to find this one. I was just originally exploring around, but then I saw one of the developers tweet out that you could use the /locate command and find whatever you want, so that's awesome. Now we're just waiting for locate biome, and seems like that could be coming soon. So I think we're going to start by just kind of flying around here in creative and taking a look at the layout of this structure. You'll find a lot of these chest rooms, or chest areas I guess you could say. Some of them have 2 chests, some of them only have 1. But you'll find mostly bones, some enchanted books. We unfortunately don't have Swift Sneak, which is only in the Java snapshots at the moment, but hopefully coming soon. This city is also full of corridors, much like this one, and there's a bunch of wool all around the city, and that is actually going to come in handy because skulk sensors will sense the vibrations of you walking on regular blocks, but not wool. See, I could even jump up and down, I could run around, and that skulk sensor does not hear me, but as soon as I step on the deep slate brick, it will hear me. There we go, there's the vibration coming through. So you can have a bunch of wool on you, and you could probably navigate these cities pretty well. It'll definitely still be dangerous. I've noticed there's also a lot of mobs spawning around. It's because these ancient cities can also spawn through regular cave biomes, so you could still get mobs spawning throughout this, so still gotta be careful and keep your wits about you. Gonna keep the night vision on for now, just so we could see everything a little better, but I'm really loving the basalt that's used down here. I love these little sections like this, and the pillars, and this main hallway going through. The design of this city is actually really cool. Which brings us to this center structure here, this portal-like looking structure. This is very strange. There's not too much out there as to what this might be, but I'm not too sure. I mean, the frame, it screams portal. These blocks right here reinforce deep slate. You can't actually obtain them in survival, and you can't break them in survival either, so it seems kind of like an end portal, but I'm noticing something here. You can see these redstone lamps are firing. That's because in these pillars, really strange, there's skulk sensors at the top, but they're waterlogged. I'm not really too sure what that's about, but if you trigger these skulk sensors, the redstone lamps turn on. So I'm not too sure. There's something to figure out here. For now, I guess I'll leave it up to the brilliant imagination of the community and maybe some redstone engineers that could explain what's going on here. But maybe if you activate all the lamps at once, something happens. I don't really know. Guess we'll have to wait for the future. A couple things I'm noticing as I fly around the city is just the sheer amount of wool that's actually around here. Now, it is to be noted that if you break a block of wool, I think it still sends a vibration. We're in creative, so it won't work right now, but if you break a block, it'll still send a vibration over the sensor, so you can't necessarily harvest all of it. You'll still have to be pretty careful, but I guess not in this one because there's not a lot of skulk around, which means there's not a whole lot of wardens. So the skulk will have skulk shriekers on it, which I covered sort of in the last video, and those are actually what will be able to spawn the wardens. So this whole thing didn't really spawn in the deep dark biome, so there's not too many shriekers around, so I guess not too many wardens. That spooky cave noise at the end of the clip was a good segue to what's next. I think we should spawn the warden in. I don't even know if there's any skulk sensors around here that could trigger it. There's a skulk sensor there, but I don't think it could reach the shrieker from there. We might just have to walk right over it. So you'll get the darkness effect once you do this, and these guys are what brings the warden out. So hopefully, it's going to look really weird because we have the night vision on, but hopefully we can get this guy to come out of the ground here soon. Place down an extra skulk sensor here just to help us out, and I think if we trigger that thing enough times, it's going to shriek enough times and the warden will hear it, and he eventually digs up from the skulk. Now I really want to catch that here, and it's gonna look a little funky with the night vision, but oh well. Oh, there it is. We got it. I was a little bit late, but oh my gosh, that scared me. So here's the boy. Here's our warden, and he's probably going to end up going after some of these mobs, like that Enderman there. Anything around him that vibrates, he's gonna go after. So, luckily we're in creative and on this wool, but look at this guy. Oh, man. There's like a steady heartbeat sound that's happening while this warden is out, but while he's out, and if he doesn't get disturbed for 60 seconds, I believe, he'll eventually dig his way back into the skulk and go away. So basically the best strategy if you're in survival and you don't want to run away or do anything, just stand still. Hopefully he won't see you, and eventually he'll go away. And there he goes. Another disturbing sound, and he's gone just like that. That was just in creative, and I'm scared. Summoned our boy back just so I could show a few mechanics. Now, the warden actually does sniff. He'll smell around every once in a while, just right there. And that's basically him looking for or detecting any mobs, any movement, anything around in the area. And once he does that a few times, like I said before, 60 seconds, that's when he'll disappear. So hopefully there's things around to distract him when you're in survival and you don't get taken out. Speaking of distractions, let's try and get this guy back out. Hopefully he comes. And something that actually spawns in these chests is snowballs. Where's he coming from? Oh, here we go. Perfect, and we get to see that animation, which is awesome. So he will detect vibrations, like I said. So snowballs spawn in these chests. If I were to throw one at that wall, I think that he could detect it. Let me see. Well, the warden doesn't really seem to care how many snowballs I throw. The skulk sensor definitely does, but not the warden. I don't know if he's detecting me throwing it or the vibration. I'm kind of confused. Let me fly in the air a little bit and get away from him. Maybe that'll help. Weird. Well, point being, the warden can't actually see. It smells and senses vibration, so there are ways to distract the warden, and I'm sure they'll provide that for you in some of the loot in the chests you'll find around here. And speaking of loot, the warden is actually a very interesting mob in that it's very powerful, pretty rare to find considering trying to find an ancient city in a deep dark biome, but it doesn't drop anything, so really the goal with the warden, I don't think, is to go in and immediately try and fight it. You really want to avoid it because these things are powerful, which I'm going to show you now. Switching the game mode over to survival now, we could see what this is really like, so we'll navigate carefully. Got some wool, and I've got some shears to actually test if that can trigger a shrieker. And it actually can't, so it looks like we could place and break wool, and that won't trigger the shriekers at all. I lit this place up a little bit too so we could see, but I think we should stop hesitating and just get on with it. So there we go, and there's the shrieker. So the warden is going to come in soon, and we are going to get this darkness effect. And oh boy, this is my first time seeing it in survival. I can't even see where it is. Where is it? Oh jeez. Okay, here we go. It's right here. I don't know. Can it smell me? I think it's coming. Oh yeah, it's coming. So you can pillar up a little bit if you like, but that's not really going to save you. Yep, here he comes. Here he comes. Can he smell me? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Hey, buddy. Okay, that was close. I think we could get off of this thing now. Hopefully. I don't know if it's going to be coming our way. This is so scary, guys. I hate this. Where is he? It looks like he's all the way over there, so he's distracted by something. So the more the warden stays mad, the longer this darkness effect is going to take place. So there's mobs all around distracting this guy, but I do want to see if we could lead him over to us. We are, of course, trying to get this warden's attention, so I could show you guys just how strong he is. Oh boy, who's shooting at me? So the darkness effect has dissipated, but the intense heartbeat still ensues. As you can see, since there's still a warden out, we can make all the vibrations we want around this sensor, and it's still not going to trigger another warden because there's a warden in the area. So that's also useful, I guess. There won't be two wardens that we have to take on. Okay, we're getting him out again here. There he is, and as you can see, we're in this little tunnel, and that won't really save you for long. As you can see, he could still get you in here. Watch this. This is gonna be a little scary, but come on, bud. You can come in here. Oh, I guess not. So I saw in Java Edition that he can sneak in these 1 block tall areas, but I guess not for us. Look at this. We're just sitting here and he can't get us. But if I get a little bit too close to this guy, we could see I'm wearing full netherite armor. And that was pretty much all my health right there, so yeah, this guy's strong. It does seem like, unfortunately, it's still cheesable, because I'm kind of just sitting here in the hole and hitting them. Eventually I'm going to be able to take him out in survival. Again, this is not the goal. I'm sure they're going to change this eventually, but this is method number 1, I guess. Also, seems like when you take out the Warden, you actually get no experience, so you really shouldn't be taking him out at all. Another popular method is pillaring up 3 blocks so that it can't get you. So let's try that out over here. We're gonna go up 1, 2, 3. Let's see if the Warden can get us from up here. Here we are, buddy. Come on out. Oh, I just still love that animation. I'm gonna show that 100 times. Right here, buddy. I'm 3 blocks tall. Can you get me? Let's check this out. Yeah, I'm right here. Hello? Hello, buddy. Right in front of you. Really? Can't get me 3 blocks tall either? That's really weird. I'm right here, man. Here we go. Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad? Well, I guess we can pillar up too. So it is unfortunate that the Warden is currently cheesable and not as difficult as it is on Java, but if it's any attest to that, it's definitely going to see some improvements, and we shouldn't be able to do something like this. It does take a lot of hits, but still, this is too easy. So that's pretty much going to do it for this preview, I think. We got the Warden, we got Ancient Cities, I love it, and can't wait for what's to come. I'm sure they're definitely going to fix some of those cheesing methods for the Warden. And what do you think about this portal behind me? Let me know in the comments, and once again, my name has been Nixcraft. Hope you enjoyed this one. Subscribe if you are new here. I'll see you folks soon. Take care.